Good morning. It is day 3 of our parks adventures. This is our last park day. We are staying the night here tonight, but we're just flying home tomorrow. So this is really the end of it all. Because we were so efficient, especially on day 1, but also yesterday with getting rides done, the only thing we really need to get done today, I think, is Peter Pan. We haven't gotten on that one yet. I'm really excited for today because we have a lunch Carthay Circle reservation, so this is kind of our splurge situation. We did book the lounge portion though, not the actual restaurant, because I want the option to sit outside, and also the menu just looked more interesting to me. Plus I think we're mostly going for drinks, so we'll probably just have light snacks. Don't necessarily need the full meal there. We decided not to buy Genie Plus today. There's just not really any reason for all of us to spend 20 bucks for that when rides are not going to be the focus of our day. But once we take a PhotoPass pick, I am going to go ahead and buy 1 day of PhotoPass for the group and just share the photos with everybody. With Genie Plus, which we did buy the past 2 days, your photos are included, so it basically acts as your PhotoPass. So yeah, I mean, we didn't have to do it, but now since we're not going to buy Genie Plus today, we'll just buy PhotoPass and hopefully that works out well. They're priced the same. I think they are both $20. It's $20 for 1 day of Genie Plus or $20 for 1 day of PhotoPass. So I know it's a little bit silly to only buy PhotoPass, but since basically the 3 of us are splitting that, you know, I don't need all the extra Genie Plus stuff clogging up my app. Also, I really don't want to be tempted with the Lightning Lane Genie Plus times popping up because, you know, my best friend and Adam aren't going to buy it. So it would just be me. That'd be super weird. And I don't want to like see a really good Lightning Lane and pressure them to buy it when we don't need it, etc. Like we all agreed no Genie Plus today, so just PhotoPass. I think the plan is to try to walk through the castle at Rope Drop to get to Peter Pan. We will see how that goes.
Welcome to Disneyland. All of us here at the happiest place on earth are delighted to have you as our guest today. In just a moment, we invite you to get your ears on and begin your adventure as you explore Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom.
All right, here we go, off to Peter Pan through the castle with all of these crowds. This is pretty intense, not gonna lie. All right, the line literally is going back through the castle. We weren't that far in the back of the pack. We got past the castle, but we definitely were nowhere near the actual entrance. And interestingly, they hadn't opened up all the switchbacks, so a lot of the line wasn't filled right at Rope Drop. But here we are, Peter Pan, first thing in the morning. Very excited to get this last big check done on our ride list. And just FYI for anyone who might be a little claustrophobic, a lot of the switchbacks I'm finding at the Disneyland rides are pretty narrow, so you're quite close to people on either side of you. Welp, a little bit ago the ride went down. When we got in line, it said it was a 5-minute wait, and it literally went down at 9:10 a.m., so 10 minutes after park open. They announced it would be at least a 20-minute wait and that we could wait, or of course we were welcome to leave. Some things I guess are true on both coasts. Peter Pan has a lot of downtime. But it was back up at 9:29, the line's moving again, so definitely a bit of a slow start to our day, but I don't know that the wait time for Peter Pan will ever be less than this anyway, so I'm glad we're getting on it. Once again, we did not eat breakfast, so snack time. We're at Jolly Holiday, and we're going to buy a Mickey Raspberry Macaroon and the Matterhorn Macaron. So the Matterhorn one, I think, is like the coconutty kind, and then the Mickey Raspberry Macaroon is like the French macaroon pastry. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Anyway, they're different styles of treat, but I'm excited. They both look quite good. When life becomes art. I'm not sure which one's life and which one's art in this case. Maybe the pastry is art. Anyway, let's eat it. Tearing off Mickey's ears for sharesies. This one looks really good. Next, I think we're going to get on the railroad, both to ride the train, which feels like it has been closed for forever in Walt Disney World, and also to make our way back to Toontown. So we're going back to the front of the park, but while we're down there, I think maybe we'll try to grab some PhotoPass pics.
Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station. This station also serves Frontierland and Critter Country. If you'll be
Not going to do the full loop on the train. We probably could. I mean, we have time, but decided to get off here in Toontown because we haven't explored back here yet. I know that they're building Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway back here, but I think they're also doing a whole overhaul of Toontown at some point, so this is closing not that long from now, I think. Maybe this whole area, maybe just parts. Honestly, I don't keep up with Disneyland news because it doesn't affect me for the most part, but yeah, let's come take a look around before things start to change. There's all these construction walls with, you know, themed signs and stuff on them, and there's some really great puns here. I know they're just construction walls, but I very much appreciate how cute it is and how much time they take to make it look very charming. Also, I'm excited for everyone on this coast to get Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I think it's just a super fun, cute ride, and it makes a lot of sense back here in Toontown. Chip and Dale are coming. Being the absolute best, of course. Yeah! They're so cute. Oh my gosh. Alright, we have to go say hi, obviously. Back here are homes. So this is Mickey Mouse's house. Look at his little mailbox. I'm very into that. And I think you can sort of meet and greet him back here. Right now it's distanced, but I assume maybe in normal times there's like a normal meet and greet back here. I think normally you can go into their homes. I don't know. Again, I don't really know anything about Disneyland. Oh, Maria's out at Minnie's house, I think. That's cute. She's very charming. What a little lady. This wishing well talks.
A dream is a wish your heart makes.
I think this store goes backstage or maybe to construction. I don't know, but I really like it. It's so cute. We're off over by Small World now, and Hook, Pan, and Wendy are out, and there's a band playing. This is so fun. Oh, and Moana's coming. They're flying. Amazing. All right, obviously we have to get a picture with Moana when they're done flying. Okay, and there's one more macaroon we want. So this is the one that looks like the little green alien face. It's called a macaroon, and it's over here in Alien Pizza Planet. I'm a big Toy Story fan. I think I'm very much in that age bracket where Toy Story was a big deal in my childhood, so I'm pretty excited to go in here and see what it looks like. Okay, this macaroon is very charming. His little smile and his stupid little antenna. Okay, let's eat him.
Yeah, I think.
Oh! Amazing. Just go where it wants to crack.
Yeah.
Okay.
That worked.
I'm not.
Green.
There's stuff in there. Very surprisingly tasty, honestly. They have these posters up for different planets. They're all like pizza topping based, I think. I don't know if this really counts as a pun. I don't think they're puns, but I really love this theming. One more snacks. We're gonna get something savory now from the Royal Street Veranda. We're gonna get the bacon cheddar jalapeno fritters. I think they're basically hush puppies. I'm excited to try. They look very crunchy and delicious, and it came with this cheese sauce. There's actually a decent amount of cheese sauce for the number of fritters, which I am pleased about. That's a nice interior. Also, we already ate one and they're pretty good. A little pricey for a snack, but most of the snacks here are a little pricey. At least these are very tasty. Our Carthay Circle reservation isn't until after 1 p.m., so we still have a decent amount of time to kill. So we are going to go do what I think is one of the longer attractions. We're going to ride the Twain Riverboat. We got really lucky with riverboat timing. We didn't really have to wait for it at all, so still have quite a lot of time before we can even park hop and before our reservation at Carthay, so off to do the Enchanted Tiki Room, a classic. We can't eat Dole Whips inside right now, which is a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. It's still gonna be a great show.
Please place your eyes into the center of the room, that is. We present the Enchanted Fountain.
And the void of our bread it's as bird tummy, and it goes round and round. That's how you call it a
Look, here come the girls.
Now we're doing the castle walkthrough, which basically tells the story of Sleeping Beauty. And while Disney World doesn't have a castle attraction like this, really, so I think this is pretty neat. And wow, some of these effects are really good. This is pretty sick. This is really cool.
So it's like
I'm not sure what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. The prince comes to kiss Aurora, and they live happily ever after. The end. Oh my god, pink. Blue.
Yeah.
Ah, that's cool. There is a little bit of a line for teacups, but not much, and we still have some time before we can park hop, so may as well do the teacups. Disney World is covered, and here in Disneyland it's uncovered, so it is kind of a different vibe, which is fun. Though I do miss the little dormouse sort of popping out of the center teapot. Making our way to park hop back towards the front of the park. Got some princesses meeting and greeting. Cinderella and Snow White in the Royal Theater. And may as well take some more PhotoPass pics on our way out. Okay, park hopping time over to Disney California Adventure, and we might take a couple PhotoPass pics, but basically we're gonna go straight to Carthay Circle. Everyone speaks very highly of this experience, and I know we're not doing the full restaurant, but still, I'm sure it's gonna be great. I'm very excited. We will mostly be focusing on cocktails here, I believe, but we will get some small bites too. For the first round, we got a bourbon cresta, a daiquiri, and a pisco sour. And we also ordered 3 small plates, so these are bao buns, lettuce wraps, and a little thing of pasta. Drinks so far are executed very well. They're maybe not the most creative, but they are extremely delicious. All right, all the food was good. I think the lettuce wraps were probably the best, but we also went ahead and got a second round of drinks. So there's a botanical gin and tonic, an aviation, and the tequila daisy. I mean, while we're here, we may as well get the drinks, right? This building is gorgeous, and like the upstairs area towards the bathroom is very lavish feeling, which is interesting. We did end up being seated inside, and I'm sure we could have asked to be seated outside, but it was spaced far away enough from everybody else that we felt relatively okay about it. Yeah, everything was really good. We did end up spending like $200 though after tax and tip for 6 drinks and 3 small bites. So it is pricey, but we knew that was going to happen. We knew that coming here, and we decided, you know, this is our last day here, so we wanted to splurge. And there's a lot of fun details in the decor here, so definitely take your time and look around. All right, let's go do this self-guided bakery tour and get our free little piece of bread. Oh, and look at this Mickey-shaped loaf. Very cute. Grabbed this peach margarita from a place at the Pacific Wharf area. Just sort of chilling, taking in the vibes, people watching, all of the good important things to do on a chill Disney day. Oh my god, duckies. Oh, they're so precious. Disneyland ducklings. I was very happy with Disneyland cat, and now we get Disneyland baby duck. Trip is complete. We did it. This is everything. Oh, the one in the back is a little hoppy hop. One of his legs doesn't work quite as well as the other one, I think. I hope he does okay. We decided to come over to Avengers Campus to try to check out a show. And there's this just going on, Black Widow kicking some butt. But I think we're gonna get in line for the Doctor Strange show pretty shortly here. And take some pics while we're over here, obviously.
This cabinet serves as a vault for the most powerful relics of all time. The wand of Watum and the axe of Angarumus have at one time or another been hidden within. If you knew what those 2 things were, you'd be impressed. The map is governed by the power of numbers, as described in the Book of the Vishanti, which reveals that key numbers will unlock secrets of the multiverse. To locate the staff, think of a mystic number between 5 and 15. Any number between 5 and 15 is your choice. Now, you, choose a number. 7, why? Because it's between 5 and 15. we're off to a good start. You, choose a number. 8? Are you saying that because it's one more than 7? I know.
This is a pineapple passion cocktail from Sonoma Terrace. My best friend got the same thing. Adam got a glass of red wine. Once again, we're sort of just chilling, taking in the vibes, having a good Disney day. Dusk time and we're making our way out. We decided to go hit up happy hour at Uva Bar, get some $10 Long Island iced teas. Ooh, and Mickey and Minnie are out being adorable. Wow, look at Minnie's costume though. That's fantastic. What a good dress. She's got the moves. Mickey is not the vibe right now. It's all Minnie, 100%. Oh, but before we leave, I'm gonna buy this mug. This is going to be my one souvenir, is the Been There series. Oh, this is actually really cute though. But I'm not gonna use this that much, so yeah, going with the mug. But this is really cute. Merch time. Made it to Uva Bar like 10 minutes before happy hour ended, so we each got a Long Island iced tea, and we are splitting some carne asada fries. And while we're in downtown Disney, may as well grab salt and straw. Here are the flavors. Adam and I are gonna split a cone, I think. Also, this is like pretty expensive for ice cream. We got a scoop of cinnamon and a scoop of cold brew in a waffle cone, and it was like $10, so I mean, it is really tasty, but there's a lot of dollars. One last Dole Whip for the memories. Got a swirl this time. Alright, so we came back over to Disneyland Park out of DCA because we need to see Mickey's Mixed Magic. There are no fireworks, it's just the projections. But I'm still excited to see what this is all about. Amazing.
Let it go.
And I rise like a break of dawn.
Will never bother me anyway.
Ooh! Yes! Ow! Ow!
Thanks for joining us for Mickey's Mixed Magic. Enjoy the rest of your visit here at the happiest place on earth.
Mickey's Mixed Magic was cute. I don't think it's anything to go crazy about. I'm sure with fireworks it would be very different. They weren't doing fireworks the whole time we were here, I think because it's weekdays. They are doing them on the weekends. And then at some point, like World of Color and Fantasmic and the quote-unquote better nighttime spectaculars will come back. But that's that. Bye, Disneyland! We do have one more fun Disney activity though. We've got a kind of late reservation over at GCH Craftsman Grill for like a late dinner. When we got here, there was live music, which I don't dislike, but it wasn't really the vibe I was wanting, and that stopped, so I'm grateful for that. My best friend and I both ordered a pineapple margarita, and then Adam got some longboard Hawaiian beer, so a nice nightcap. And then food-wise, we ordered some wings, some shawarma skewers, and a pepperoni flatbread, which I anticipate is just going to be a pizza. I'm just going to share everything, have some bites, have some drinks, have a nice time here at the Craftsman Grill. Yeah, that's definitely a pizza. Dinner was tasty. We had a little bit of an adventure that maybe I'll tell you about someday, but everything was really good. And we have some leftover pizza that we're going to take back to the hotel room and maybe snack on tonight or tomorrow before we leave. Walking back through the Esplanade for the last time. Bye, parks. I'll miss you. Thank you for visiting. Thank you, Disneyland Resort. Thank you. It's Friday now and we are at LAX, so we basically just slept in a tad, woke up, packed up, ate our leftover pizza, and then headed to the airport. We took a Lyft XL since there were 3 of us and all of our luggage from the hotel to LAX, and that cost about $80. And it took less than 45 minutes, which was awesome. On our Alaska flight home, and I once again got the chicken beet salad with the vinaigrette and a cheese plate. Should be a good lunch. And the flight's not as empty as our flight out here, but there is no one sitting next to me, which is nice. Back at DCA, this is National Airport. Gonna take the metro back home, then go get our pup. Flight was smooth, easy peasy. We have retrieved the doggy. She's a good girl. Thanks for coming along. If you have any questions about Disneyland from the perspective of me, a Walt Disney Worlder, let me know in the comments down below. I hope you have a magical day, and we'll see you real soon at Pixie Dust PhD.